Welcome to Coffee with Cross. Hey, Keep. What's up, dude? Do 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 do. All right, right now I'm just installing the Unity patch. It's going to take a couple minutes. Ooh, relief terrain. It's coffee time. Coffee, 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 coffee. Oh, this looks neat. Relief terrain pack. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. Do, 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 do. How's it going, Keith? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Almost. Look at that little blue bar. It's going. It's going. Do, 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 do. Browsing the asset store. Oh, VR essentials. I think I'm gonna need this pretty soon. So, Keith, I'm teaching a class at the local university over here. It's design and VR. What's a chip? What is that action? Oh, cool. What are you gonna make with it? An auto-filling water cup. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice. Oh, I think you do something more mad scientist with it, like something that roams the halls and tries to trip people on purpose. Anyway, so the instructor sort of dropped out 2 weeks in, so I volunteered to fill in. So like later on today, I gotta sit down and put together the rest of the syllabus. It's a college class at the local. There's a university over here, a private university. It's like 10 students total. So yeah, just giving them the business, teaching them a little bit about game design. But they're all super green. Never made anything. Never. They all have installed Unity, but they don't have any real skills with it. And then we're going to make some stuff and test it on our DK2s, our Oculus DK2s. So should be interesting. It's cool stuff. Cool stuff. But we'll see how it goes, man. It's always exciting with students because you never know what they're going to come up with. It's always different than what you think. Yeah, using Unity, they're going to be building VR environments in Unity and try and build some interaction into it. But this week I have them gray boxing, what I call a room, which is like a small self-contained environment so that they can just sort of get used to building stuff. Practice, practice, practice. Practice. Practice, 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 practice. So what do you want to cover today, Keeb? I noticed a couple bugs when I played through. One, I need to fix that camera bug when it starts. Oh, your consumer edition? Nice! Dude, that's exciting. You might have to stream that even if it's just to me so I can see what's going on. Do an unboxing video. That would be awesome. I can't wait. I've been itching to work on the VR stuff. Actually, my Oculus is right here on the floor. But I need to clear the space. I'm trying not to take on too many projects because then they won't ever get done. So that's pretty interesting. I'm serious, dude. I'm not gonna watch somebody else's unboxing video, but if you do an unboxing video, I'll totally I'm in. I'm down. I want to see. I want to see you use it for the first time. Maybe puke down your shirt. Let's see. Do 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 do. Oh, really? Oh, oh, did I tell you I got a touch demo? I did. I think I mentioned it before, right? It's pretty amazing. It's a little strange that they're shipping out the headsets without the controllers because the controllers are, they really make it. It really enhances that sort of sense of being able to touch stuff and pick stuff up, and it's fantastic. Yeah, the controllers are. Well, the ability to track your fingers when they're off the button to determine state is pretty amazing. Just feeling like I'm pointing at something adds a little bit of a personal touch to what's going on in the world. So for the class, I need to build something with the class in VR. I think I'm going to do Facebreaker. What do you think about that? Yeah, I'm curious to see how much the HTC Vive will end up being too. Facebooker. Let's go to Keynote. Let's do one of my whiteboards. So it is a arena with let's pick some shitty colors right now. We'll use this one. Okay, then let's add it's a two-player game. It's basically Pong, right? Here, let's do this. These two, we'll make them color fill. White is fine. Let's do these as okay. Maybe a little less green. It's high contrast, but man, it's annoying. We'll go there. Okay, and we'll change this color to something more in this palette. Player 1, player 2. Come on. Come on. Text, bold, text color, black, here we go, text color, black, bold, alright, so let's put down one more shape. Each player has a and I'll just use this square shape so you know that it's a ball. Let's change these to this sort of ballish color. Gradient fill. We'll do this a little bit darker as well. And on the front of their faces, we'll do this. Each player has like a Lexan body shield sort of face plate connected to their head, right? And so the game is played like Pong, right? But your head is the paddle. There's no lateral movement. In fact, we could have done the shape of each side of the arena as this kind of a shape, but I want it to feel like there's the illusion that that the arena can be navigated around. Okay, hold on. Now let's bring it up one. No. see, arrange, bring forward 1, send it back. Okay. Close enough. All right. However, this triangle right now is going to represent what the magnetism off the face is. So looking at the ball will have it start to attract to the paddle, and then controlling the angle will allow you to break the wall in the middle. This is in 3D, by the way. So the trick will be, and this is the one thing about it that you have to get over, is you have to fight your dodge reflex, right? So I need to test it in 3D. It might be one of those things where, like, it might be a pretty slow game. But the idea being that if you break through your wall in a concerted manner, you could end up having the other person juggle 2 balls, right? So possible, but as you go through, we'll do Arkanoid style, like power-ups start dropping in that you have to pick up, and they will change the properties of the ball, like fiery. Every time basically makes it look more dangerous, right? So fiery, spiky, ice, we'll sort of break through that stuff. But what's going to be cool about this is I want to make these 2 walls I want to make these 2 walls translucent, right? So that you can kind of see what's going on the other side. Now, what should be fun about this, let's duplicate this. We'll keep the 2 players with these guys. We'll lose this thing. Lose these bits and pieces. Let's do color fill. Let's make them a little bit gray just so you can see them. I want to set this up at a physical location where the game is played. We'll use these lime colors again. And this is a projector where the 2 players are playing, and the projector is projected on the ground in between them so that people outside the game can see what's going on. Let's see if I can pick a good shape here. Let's actually, I'll cut this. We'll do this. Right. And then player 1 and player 2 are doing ridiculous things. Right, so controlling the paddle is based on the head, right? And so that's what this guy is. So they're stationary. They don't there's no lateral movement, there's no body movement, it's only head movement. This was before I knew that touch controllers worked like they did. It might be a different game with the touch controllers. And then, like I said, there's a look magnetism based on trying to get the ball to attract to the paddle. So the path might be something like this kind of a thing, pulling it in, and then based on the angle of your head, so you're going to have to suck it in, and then at the last second, figure out what angle you want to kick it off at. It should be more like a novelty. There's 0 retention in this game, and 0... I think there's some skill, but once you get over the fact that you're fighting your dodge reflex, I think the game becomes very easy. But there's probably a bunch of variations here, right? Like 1 wall, 2 walls, no walls. Play it like Pong. And then the skill being working through your reflex, your dodge reflex. Man, this is taking a while. Sorry I didn't do this earlier, Keeb. to. I thought I could just download it and get it going, but it's taking a little while. So yeah, then the idea being that here, let's do this. Person 3 out here can watch these two people act like idiots. Or do strange body movement dodging. Yes, you're looking at in 3D. Think of it as like Discs of Tron, but first person. Right? So, God, this would be so much easier. Just build you a thing. Let's. Come on! What? No. Just do it. Do it. I just want the patch. Let's go back. We'll kill these right now. And then we'll just do. Yep. Do it. Yes. Keep that is correct. I have to test it. I have a feeling that it could be extremely aggressive. So I would have to make it very forgiving and maybe a little... it wouldn't be a hardcore game. I would want it to be very introductory to 3D space and looking. Right? It's basically playing catch with your face. Yeah, I actually also think the size of the ball will make a difference. Maybe I'll have to do some adjusted, like heads-up display stuff to show, I don't know, as if things are, like you're getting a readout on the ball, right? Like speed, or rather, velocity, rather, angle from face, that type of thing, so that you could read it out. It would make it look really sort of snazzy, right? Like, oh, there it is, and it's got little like pop-up readouts. There's the ball coming in, and then go from there. You're right. I think maybe right when it gets up close, we could go transparent. Maybe it's always translucent. It's like glass, it's sort of like, I'm imagining like a Tron-y kind of a look, right? So we can, it's super abstract. We can make it look like anything we want. Well, the other thing is we could do push the paddle off the face a certain distance, right? Which would give you slightly different ability to orbit this paddle around your head, and also do if that paddle is clear, that impact can actually happen a little farther away. I don't know, it might be fun. I'd love to just try it 2-player with a friend over the internet, just to try it out. Yeah, that's a good idea. So basically, the closer it is, we start to do some transparency. It could be cool. We'll see. Anyway. Ditch these. I need to... Yep, write them, writing. Do. I can't wait to see what you make with your chip. What? God damn it! Boom, 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 boom. Thanks, dude. Sorry. Well, spring is here, so my allergies are gonna start kicking in. It's not really spring, but it's pretty close. Things are starting to kick out pollen and whatnot. What are you playing these days, Keeb? The Witness. Do you like it? It's like Mist, right? Yeah, I'd heard that there's a few places where, just like in Braid, some of the puzzles are more about making the designer feel clever and not the player feel clever. Basically, you're led into a puzzle solution that you don't quite yet have the knowledge of how to solve. I don't know if that might actually frustrate me more than anything else. So I'm been sort of staying away from the Witness. That used to be my one of my first rules back on the Mo team was don't screw the player. If you feel clever, you're probably screwing the player. Okay, let's test this out. I gotta fix this camera bug. Right. Which means that you get to sort of wander around, right? Not wander, but hit things in the wrong orders. No reference. Let's try this again. What is bitching at me? You know, the funny thing is, I went and looked at this earlier. It's not. It's not really referencing anything that's. There's that. There's that. That's there. That's there. Okay, maybe it's the camera. Do. Let's try this again. Come on, son. Let's see, where's our fish? Donde está my fish? He's moving. He's following his points. Okay, so I have to fix this camera piece. What's up, Joshua? Too. Let's get jittery. How did you know exactly when I launched Unity versus when Keeb and I were just hanging out and talking? How did you know, Joshua? Too. So we've got camera begin, camera end. Camera end works, but it's getting interrupted somehow. So I feel like I almost feel like we need a one-way gate here to not do it, because I think what's happening is we're getting our camera set, right? We're going through our sort of startup for this. And we are, the camera's not getting, not completing its movement. Let's see here. Here, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to go to this koi. We're going to rotate it, since I'm having these camera issues. Come on. Oh. Both at the center of this. Let's do this instead. Minus 45. Swim path. Okay, and that should give us, this would be in the center. No, what are you doing over there? Son of a... That's not that far, okay. Let's do that. Where's our swim path? Let's take our swim path to -2. Let's follow back in on this. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to grab the koi parent. We're going to rotate this around the pond so that he starts on the other side, so that when we play, at least he'll be in view. Well, okay, let's try and get 2 things done today, which is boop. Hello, fish. All right, let's get our look at working. Man, the stoppage of play thing plus broadcaster. Let's go with the raw client. We don't need that. Also, don't need Adobe Reader. But it's not in play mode. Hey Josh, trigger question again. This looks correct to you, doesn't it? What's this? Fish slicing. Let's do small control fish, fish test. The fish. Oh, look at that. I've already kind of set this all up. Let's see. Look at why nothing work. It should already be doing this look at stuff. Let's see. So trigger event, path point 1, triggered by this game object. Is it me? And look at path point 2. So every time he hits path point, he should start to look at the next path point across half a second. Why is that not? Oh. That should work. There's 4 path points. Okay. So path point 1 is triggered by this thing. We go. Path point 3. Let's do this. Where's the first path point? Is this one? 3, 4. It's not checking for tags at all. I could compare with tag. Let's see. Let's do this. Function. They're only log. It's log. It's log. And trigger. That's it. Okay. So this is the 4th path point. If that works, oh, you always do by tag, just as a double catch. So I'm not even getting a trigger event though. So where's our fish? Oh wait, no. Is that right? No, it's not right. Should be coming around. No, no, no. I'll show you. I show you. Pulled him in. It's starting to look at him, but let me drop another. I'll drop a log event on. They may not be on the same layer. Thank you, Josh. Let's double check that. Oh, for Christ's sakes. So goddamn frustrating. Fizz sound version 2. Fizz sound. Let's check this. No, it's on the fish layer. What about this one? Fish layer, but it's not a fish tag. Let's tag all of them. And then let's compare by tag. Compare game objects, compare by tag. Let's try that. But I'm not telling it what tag to look for, right? It just makes sure that they have the same tag. Is that correct? But actually, here I'm not even getting a trigger event. I should be getting any gross trigger event should trigger that. Josh, the collider is actually a child of this. That should be okay, correct? Or do I need this game object, the collider? Let's see here. Okay. It might be barely clipping this thing, but it should still hit. Right? Because the collider is a little bit above the water. We'll hit this path point. Right? It's going to just clip that thing. I could make all of these a little bit bigger. That'll make sure I hit it. And that it actually gets inside. Okay. No, don't use gravity. Come on. The trigger rules always throw me off because it seems like a collider should just be a collider, right? Let's see. Let's kick this out. We should get an exit event. Yep, we got a game object collision. Oh, except now it's automatically triggering our slice event. Watch this. Here it comes. Here it comes. And it's not looking where it needs to look. So I'm not getting any of the benefit of the on trigger enter and exit. Look at path points is not it's not doing its thing. So all right, I need to rethink this. What I'll do is we're not going to do this off of a trigger piece. I'll just we'll do something a little bit more intensive. I don't like this, but I would have preferred to do on the path event and just rotate it, but on trigger enter. Yes. Correct. Yes, it's at 5.5 seconds. What do you mean trigger bool? Please explain to me. Yes, so that's what I'm switching to, some sort of on update solution. So let's see, event, game events, global update. We'll do on update. Only thing is, I need to do now. What I have to do is change what this focus is, right? No, that's incorrect, Josh. The event triggers the look at. The look at can take as long as it wants. So the time function on the look at is over here. So look at in this many seconds before it gets another. Like it doesn't need another event, right? Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the one problem with this on a global update piece is it's going to trigger every frame. It's going to hit this look at function. Ping, 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 which is why I think I have to push this at like 0 seconds. So what I can do, let's test this once. We will do this bit, right? I just need to first verify that this is even functional. Save graph. Save debug. Right, so we could do the way you're talking about, but we still have to define how long the look at is. It's entirely possible it may have been getting interrupted as well because going into a trigger sometimes double pops. Like it'll catch across a couple of different frames. Let's see here. That should work at 0 seconds. So we should always be looking at path point 1. Okay. Let's find our fish. I think he's actually... Oh, he's looking. He's doing his thing. However, yep, now he's facing backwards. Right? So, okay, we've got one part of it fixed. Now what we need to do is change start to filter out our path events, right? Or what I could do, I could always be doing this, is, come on, give me a break. I'm not great at the physics scripting, but let's see if I can fumble around with this. Actions, physics. Get rigid body velocity. Let's do this. Every oh, actually, that's not correct. Hold on. What we could do is action. Let's try this. Don't care about swipe control right now. Boom, 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 boom. Let's look at this. We're getting kicked out of here. Let's see. So we can. So this is going to kick out a vector 3. And what this is going to do, let's do this, add variable game object, is, let's save this actually, add action, vector only log. So the power of this is, once we get a number, we can control it. It did work. However, I need to change the look at point, right? Let's see here. Watch these. We're going to try this real quick, and then if I can't get it to work in the next couple minutes, we'll just call it and go for... I'll look into this over the week. We'll try and do a little bit of some physics work on this. So, current velocity. Alright, I need to actually do... get children by name. We're going to find, create a link variable, this collider inspector. Because the parent object does not have a... Oop, is that right? No, that's not right. There we go. Target owner. So who am I? Get rid of this. Let's kick this out over here. We'll do this. I'll just hook it up to onUpdate, even though technically I really only need to do this once. Actually, we might have a init method up here, right? On graph enable. Let's do this. My collider, switch this, I told him to do this once. Okay. Collider, did I not change it? Okay, out. Children found, that'll do. Actually, I don't want to rely on all of that working. Let's take this over here, grab this up, ungraph it, arm graph enable in, single frame delay. After the delay, do this. Look through my children. Find the collider. And we just want yes. This, let's see, we'll call this one my collider. I don't need a children list. So matches includes not just matches. Children count. Okay, now let's take this collider. We'll actually use this for this, so that we get our velocity off of this rigid body. We'll do it on fixed update. Compile that and let's test that out. If we get a velocity, and I know that that vector 3 is changing, then what I can do is start to manipulate one of those axes on the fish and sort of garbage together a look at solution. Right? So basically, where he's going, he'll always look where he's going regardless of what the path points are. Okay. So we could change the paths at runtime and he'd still end up looking at the paths, and then I wouldn't be dependent upon set path points, which is fragile anyway, because I think if I spawn a fish right now, it's not going to work. Okay, let's look at the console. Are we getting an actual velocity vector out of this? Come on. Come on. It's interesting, I'm getting zeros. Okay, I'm gonna punt. We're sort of out of time. I will find a solution for this. No, I'm using iTween. Thank you, Joshua Chu. That is correct. You are right. I am moving it by. I am moving it not with physics. That is a bummer. Okay, I need to rethink this a little bit because somewhere in here, see, I'm using this iTunes extension. It doesn't kick out any of those. Hold on, we're spend one more second in here. iTunes extensions. I've got to look too, but that's going to be dependent upon my path as well. Okay, I think actually you're right, Josh. I'm going to go back to. Let's back up. Next week we're going to find a different solution for following this path because I don't think I'm getting the path control that I like, and there's no reason for me to sort of rewrite all of this when basically I should be able to do a path piece that will keep me looking to where I want to look. So. Yeah, I'm gonna research this over the week, and we'll talk about this next week. Let's finish off this pathing solution. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna bounce later.